a lot of starseeds are experiencing a crisis, an internal crisis, because normally we have very clear ideas about what our purpose is. I've been dog walking, excuse me. We have very clear ideas about what our purpose is. And yet, the ability to enact that purpose in a way which seems to make a difference to people at the moment seems to be causing starseeds a lot of struggle. So the first thing I want to do is I want to define the different types of starseeds. So the first types of starseeds are souls that have lived many other types of lives as well as being on Earth. And wherever you're here, it is because of the unique environment that Earth is. And let's face it, most starseeds know that Earth is very, very different to most of the other places that we've been. And I think you can feel how different it is, even if you don't consciously remember where else you've been. I know for me, I always knew that wherever else I had been, there was a lot more cooperation and there was a much greater sense of belonging than I've ever had on Earth. And I know I'm not unique at all in that. So the other type of starseed is what I call an etheric starseed. Now, this is just my terminology, and in no way is this meant to mean that we are superior or that we are better than or more ascended than other types. It's more to do with the frequency. And I'm not talking about a frequency which is higher or lower. I'm not talking about a frequency which is more positive because it's higher and more negative because it's lower. It's simply about the density of your light body in most of your lives. So with one area of starseeds, they have lived within a physical body of some type, whether they were a humanoid, a mantis being, a reptilian, whatever it was. And then there is another group of starseeds that very, very rarely had a physical body. And that most of our incarnations were within either a collective form or we were etheric. So we didn't have physical matter within our environment. And so the difference with these two types of starseeds that can come from the same place. So you could have, let's say, a planet in Pleiades. You could have a physical Pleiadian that is higher vibrationally than an etheric Pleiadian, okay? But one has got a physical body, okay, whether or not Earthlings could perceive that, and one has got a much more etheric body. So the resonance with these two starseeds extends to your abilities and your persona on Earth. So the more physical star races that have incarnated into a physical body very often have an amazing ability to be neutral. They can perceive duality. They're very non-judgmental, highly, highly claircognizant, highly, highly attuned with alchemy, light language, that sort of thing. Whereas the more etheric starseeds, find physical life very difficult. They often suicide out or have desires to, and can struggle to fully come into the physical body. And you know, if you have experienced some of this, you are what myself and my team would call an etheric starseed. So it's a bit like living on land or living in water. You get some amphibians that can live on land and in water, and you get some that only live in water. It's a more fluid existence. So the difficulties for starseeds, as I see it, are really pronounced if you have a more etheric background. And those are the starseeds that this is likely to apply to. And again, it's got less to do with where you incarnated, rather as in how you incarnated, whether you had a more fluid existence or whether you had a more physical existence. And there are benefits to both. So first of all, psychic abilities tend to be stronger in those starseeds that had more physical existences. Spiritual abilities tend to be stronger in etheric starseeds. So the difference between that is perceiving what has just happened, what is happening, and what's likely to happen. That's psychic. That's the realm of what is. Spiritual is why it's happening. Okay, so you've got two different stances. Neither's right, neither's wrong. Neither one is more gifted than the other. So with these two different types of starseeds, you've got etheric starseeds and you've got physical starseeds. The experiences that you're having at the moment can be difficult. So with physical starseeds, you will often be experiencing periods of really low emotion, really feeling as though the world is going backwards, really feeling as though the awakening is happening too slowly, and really seeing the absence of consciousness in many sectors and feeling quite alien to that. And you might be galvanized to protest or to share your perspective. You might be strongly moved to make a physical difference. Etheric starseeds don't want to be here anymore. Etheric starseeds have come here for a variety of reasons, and very often those reasons don't seem to be sustainable any longer. So the purpose of this video is to talk about why you're here now within these two groups. So if you are a physical starseed, in other words, if you've got more of a common sense, grounded approach to physical life, and you'll be able to see both sides of things. The reason you're here is to provide structure and to provide a perspective that others can find within themselves. Self-acceptance, self-awareness, responsibility. And you will really be instrumental in helping other souls find their way. If you are an etheric starseed, you are really here because of the energy that you are. And it's not so much about what you do. It's about staying when you want to leave. So you will probably be experiencing a lot of fatigue. You will probably experiencing headaches, very, very chaotic dreams. You may well have an increased feeling of detachment from your physical life. Your emotions may appear to be a bit distant from you. And then at other times, they're right there. But there is this feeling of being misunderstood and that daily life is getting harder, not easier. And you might be very, very happy within yourself, but it's slow going and it's heavy. So the reason that you are here is to ground into your physical body, even though that may be difficult and the hardest thing you've ever done. I didn't fully inhabit my physical body until September last year, and I'm 49. I was out of my body several times a day. I could go for a walk and I would be able to see above my head. And for me to fully come into my physical body brought up so many emotions of wanting to escape, of wanting to, and I'm not suicidal, by the way, whatsoever, of my life. But still, I didn't want to be physical. I didn't want to feel my emotions. I didn't want to deal with them. So etheric starseeds can find themselves wanting to anesthetize, either with alcohol, food, stimulants, because it replicates the etheric state that you're used to. And the truth is, it's the last thing that you need. What you really need to do what you came here to do, is ground fully into your physical body and do physical things. So I have never been somebody who baked. I've been baking every day. I have never been somebody that loved walking. I am walking every day. I have never, ever, ever been somebody who cleans or gardens. And I've done a bit of that every day. So your purpose is not linked to other people. The reason that you're here is for you. And only when you have that awareness that you are growing will you make progress with helping others. So many star seeds of both camps, etheric and physical, are feeling as though their guides have stepped back. And very often that is because you have to be integrating your own teachings in order that the people that you contracted to teach will come in so that you can teach them. By the way, star seeds really are not here to heal, they're here to teach. So there are different kinds of souls. There are 12 different kinds of souls. You've got baby souls, angel souls, elemental souls, ET souls, angel souls, racing souls, parent souls, healer souls, light worker souls, and retired souls. Okay, and I think there's 2 others as well. Parallel souls as well. So of these 12 soul types, a lot of starseeds think they're healers, and they burn out because they're not able to make the difference that they want to make. So you get healer souls. Healer souls are healers. If you are a leader soul or a light worker soul, an ET soul, or a retired soul, you are not here to heal. You are here to catalyze and teach. If you are an angel soul, you may well be a healer. If you are a healer soul, you're a healer. If you are a parent soul, you're a healer. But if you are not, if you are a light worker soul, if you are a leader soul, if you are an ET soul or a retired soul, then you are here to teach, and you will burn out if you try to simply heal, because you can't heal in others what they are not ready to heal. And at the moment, a lot of people want predictions, they don't want evolution. So within this, if your psychic abilities, if your spiritual abilities seem as though they are not reliable at the minute, it's very, very likely that you have got soul contracts with people you are not supposed to help. And if you have got a soul contract with somebody that you are not supposed to help, it's taking the place of a soul contract of someone that you agreed to help before you even came into your body. So most starseeds have soul contracts to teach and catalyze, not heal. So if you are trying to heal people that you're not supposed to heal, guess what? You cannot teach the people before your birth that you agreed to teach. And what's worse, if you're healing people that you cannot heal, the abilities that you have got to retrieve the information to teach the people that prior to your birth you agreed to teach, they will wither like a limp dick. So don't waste your gifts. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste your effort on people that you cannot and are never supposed to help. Use your abilities, use your energy, use your time, use your gifts on the people you are not supposed to heal, but you are supposed to teach. And you will find that you have a lot more progress, a lot more growth, and a lot more success than if you are doing the wrong thing with the wrong people. We really, really hope that this has been interesting to you. I work with teachers, and if you want to learn how to be the teacher that you came here to be, come find me. I'm over at www.sheilamaria.com/work with me. Lots of love for now from Orion and the gang. We love you. Don't give up. You're amazing. Bye for now.